monsters, headless creatures, vampires, wizards, and witches. Many witches.
You know you want to. What do I know about witches? That you don't want to mess with.
They like to turn people into frogs.
Oh, we give children's apples to eat them.
Fry, use the broomstick.
Halloween in the United States, many people wear witches' costumes through the streets. But most of them don't know what does it means and who the real witches are.
Weave the magic card, the moonlight dance, the circle all night long. Weave the magic card, the moonlight dance.
It's a full moon night. Time for the witches be together to enjoy the special lunar energy in a full moon ritual.
Weave the magic card, the moonlight dance, and sing the witch's song.
We just tend to believe that we should be one with nature. You know, live with nature, be with nature. We were praying and sending our energies to those who needed it. And a witch is basically you, me, anybody that decide that this is the religion for them.
This is a witch school at New York City, created by Star.
You can't look at yourself in the mirror for at least 3 months.
Here you can find real witches like Chantal and Thunderstorm.
No, those are not nicknames, those are our craft names.
Oh.
In our religion, you have a choice, it's your option to choose your name that's used for the religion.
At today's class, Star is blessing someone's pentagram, the symbol of witches. Today, on your blessing, you use the candle, you use the herbs, and you use the oil, and all of those things have
Meanings.
meanings.
Yeah. They represented, essentially when you're doing a blessing for us with anything, whether it's a child or an object, you are blessing it with spirit or the divine. You're blessing it with earth, which represented by the incense. And when you burn it, once you light it, that represents air. So it's earth, air, fire would be the fire with the candles, and then the water that you saw us use to bless it with. So all of that combined is representing or representative of the elements of the earth.
This is a kind of magic, what is really common for witches. Magic means the act of directing thoughts and energy according to your will in order to change a situation and accomplish a desired goal. For this, they also use mirrors that are usually black and crystals, but the most common are the candles.
Candles, there's over like 300 different type of magical practices you can do with a candle, depending on the color. So if someone wants to have better job opportunities and they come to you and they said, please do me a candle for that, a magical candle for that. So you do a green candle and you do the symbols that you draw on it, and you may put the person's name and their birth sign and different things on it, and you prepare the candle and you give it to them and you tell them when to burn it. I'm always relating it back to Christianity or Catholicism. They will sit there on their knees and they would ask for many things and they would pray for it. That's what they're doing. They're trying to create magic, but they don't call it that, because they're still sitting on their knees and bless this person and protect this person. They say that, and I'm smiling and I'm looking at them, I'm like, they're such a witch. In 9/11, I was on Thompson Street in the West Village when it happened. So the plane passed above me, very low. But when it happened and I saw people jumping out, you can see it. People jumping out of the buildings and stuff. I stood there and I raised my hand and I was just like, please save some of them, just save some of them. And I stood there and I was like, and I dropped what I had in my hand and I was just concentrating. And my friends at work said that they just saw tears coming down, and I was just, it's like I lost myself. I was just so emotional with what I was seeing that I was just like I would wish with all my heart that I could, I don't know, just somehow just stop the whole thing, you know. But life happened. Some of them it was able to live, and I'm glad. But we did a lot after that. A group of us got together and we tried to do the next best thing, which was to help New Yorkers heal and feel better and to move on, you know, as best as we could. And I get too emotional about that.
Between the 15th and 18th centuries, almost 100,000 women were accused of being witches and burned alive by the church. And this evil image of witches remains until today.
The media hasn't helped. Movies and pictures and everything else hasn't helped. But that's just what it is, just the media. It doesn't mean that it's the truth.
We've been told for a long time that witchcraft is evil because that's what people tell you. But what I ask people to do is think for themselves, and you'll realize that a lot of things that people say about us is not true. We don't believe in the devil, we don't believe in evil.
Witches believe that at Halloween, the veil between the spirit world and the earth world is the thinnest.
The mask and the costumes are to keep the evil spirits from staying on earth. And at the end of the 31st, and after midnight, they're supposed to go back home. Back to where they belong, not home, but back to where they belong.
And why people related Halloween to witches?
Because that's our Sabbath. That's when we celebrate it the most.
People in the streets use many costumes of witches, but they don't know what witches are. What do you think about it?
So I think it's great. They can come and celebrate. We love having them celebrate with us.
Circle around the fire, they raise the fire, bring what we desire, so multiply. Leave the magic fire, the moonlight dance, circle all night long. Leave the magic fire, the moonlight dance, and sing the witch's song.